Hey, good morning. It's Kim Bonadio, and I am finally on my 7th day of my 7-day hair challenge. Laura Benson laid this down for me. Boy, it was probably almost 2.5, 3 weeks ago. It takes me a while to get through 7 challenges. But here I am on my last day. And I thought I'd show you guys something kind of fun, which is a little bit of a chain link headband that's really easy, and it looks like it was a lot more complicated than it was. So before I get to that though, I do want to get my hair prepped. I took a shower last night and slept on, and then just kind of brushed out a little bit, using one of my Ergo brushes, which I do love these. Anyway, I am just going to lightly give my hair a spritz with a little bit of Discipline. Last night when my hair was wet, I did put in, as always, my fave. You guys know I'm addicted to the Incroyable Blow Dry Cream. Put this in mainly so that my hair will have the ability to be clean and resuscitated for the next few days. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do just a little bit of a spritz for this because it is a heat protectant, number one. Number two, it's also really great for any unruly hair, which I do have unruly hair. And it's gonna help with static. Right now it's super dry everywhere, and I'm actually heading up to Kennebunkport for their Christmas prelude. And my parents have an old heat system, definitely dry up there. So this is gonna set me up in great shape. I'm gonna go over it, do a little bit of some soft beach wave, and then after that, I'll come back and show you how I'm gonna chain link it. So take a peek. Finishing up my waving. Key when you guys are doing beach waves is you want to work with your iron on a vertical, meaning see how my iron is straight up and down, kind of forming a vertical angle to the ceiling. That's going to give me a little bit of drop here at the root. If you want a little bit more curl, you're going to keep your ends, your little tails we call them, tucked in. You can see that. I'm going to go over this one again. And if you want a little bit of a lesser wave in through the bottom, you can leave your tails exposed just the last couple of inches. I'm putting mine in mainly because I let my hair air dry last night and it's really curly on its own naturally. So if I don't go over it, then I think my curls are gonna look kind of funky. And I like to advocate keeping your iron on a lower temp. I know a lot of these irons go up over 300. I suggest keeping your iron temperature closer to 250 to 275 at the max. You know what? If you've got to go over it once or twice, then who cares? Just go over it. You're better off to do that to get the type of an effect that you want versus having a higher temperature. Anything over 350, guys, is going to melt the cuticle of your hair. That's the outside surface of your hair. If you're not sure if your iron happens to be older, a lot of times the heat element will kind of be less effective. If you're not sure, put your thumbnail on your curling iron. And if you're melting your thumbnail, you're melting your hair, people. Same exact material it's made of is keratin. So, really important to use a heat protectant, why I love the Discipline. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go through with a little bit of the Kerastase Shine Spray. I love this one, it's a biphase oil. You'll go ahead and give it a shake. I'm gonna spritz it right on my hands and work it right through. You also can spray it directly into the hair. I just like to really target more the tails and the ends. And that's gonna give me some shine. And now that my curls have cooled off, just break it up. And I'm also gonna go through with a little bit of my Volume In Powder, VIP. Love this, give it a shake. And just work it through at my scalp. Again, I'm doing my hair probably for the next like 2 days. So that's why I'm using a little bit more product than I would on an everyday basis. I love product, so whatever, who cares? All right, so, I mean, this look in and of itself could certainly be what I'm gonna do for the day, but I do wanna show you, snarl, get the snarls out, people. I'm gonna do a little bit of a fun headband. So, let me move in so you can get a closer look. I grabbed a clip, and what I've done is imagine if you put a little headband of, like, again, a vertical parting where you'd want to have it, maybe the high point of your ear. And I'm just picking up this hair behind it, I'm just clipping it out of the way. It makes my life a little easier. Then I'm gonna be sectioning out some of the hair in front. So I'm leaving this, okay? And I just have this little side parting here. You guys see? I know I'm in salon under some funky lighting this morning. And then I'm gonna break this in two. Can you see my regrowth? Time to get my color done. Anyway, what you do with your two little pieces is you're gonna tie a basic slip knot, okay? So you're just gonna go through, sorry, hard to do without me looking, but very basic tie, all right? 1, 2, can you do it in the mirror, Kim, or you're challenged? You need more coffee. It's still early in the morning, people. Okay, you can continue with it. If you have really long hair, you can actually do this all the way around, which is really cool. Like you could start on this side and completely go to the other side. My hair's not long enough to make it. So it would just depend upon the length of your hair. I'm sitting here right now and realizing that I didn't get a bobby pin yet. We're gonna take a break. It's like technical difficulties. This is actually a lot easier to do in real life when you're not trying to film it and make sure that everybody can see it while looking in the mirror at the same time. Okay. So there we go, my little slip knot. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go shut you off for a minute and bobby pin it right behind my ear. And then I'm gonna show you the other side. And same thing on the other side. Split this in half. And tie your knots. You can tie them as low or as tight to your scalp as you want. The higher and tighter to your scalp, the more that you will see it. So on this side, I'm gonna tie it up a little bit higher. On the other side, I did a little bit lower. Isn't that fun? See, I learned all these little fun things because to tell you the truth, I'm like the worst braider in the universe. And I think that like everybody had braids and I was like, what am I gonna do? Because I can't braid. So I said, I'll show you. I'm gonna slip knot, people. I'm gonna ruche. All the other like weird funkaroo things that I do, it's because I can't braid. Don't tell anyone. Okay, isn't that cute? And then I'm gonna put this, do I like that piece in front of my ear? I think I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna grab my bobby pins. Please do not open them in your teeth unless you would like to chip off your teeth. That's what your pinkies are for. And I'm crisscrossing my bobby pins because every bobby pin likes to have a friend. They don't want to be alone, okay? Take your clip out. And kind of fuss with this a little, loosen it, whatever you'd like to do. And I'm gonna use Lilac Extreme today, mainly because again, I'm looking for a couple days worth. I'll just untie my little headbandy thing tomorrow and I'll be good to go. And there I am. I'm going to Kennebunkport. I'm gonna have fun this weekend. I hope you guys do too. Thanks again for the challenge, Laura. It was a lot of fun, and I will definitely see you guys sometime soon with some more great tips and tricks. Take care.